Starting in an easy seat, 3 full breaths to begin. Spine long. You can take the hand to the stomach and the chest. Taking the hands to the knees. Inhale, reach the chest towards the ceiling. And exhale, round backwards. Seated cat-cows. Inhale, chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, scooping out the belly and rounding the upper back. One more. In and out. And we'll take a couple shoulder rolls here in one direction and then the other direction. Dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. Keeping the breath slow and even. And coming to the other side, right ear to right shoulder. Stretching through the left side of the neck. And bringing the head back to center. Place the palms, fingers facing towards the front of the mat behind you. Energetically squeezing the elbows towards each other and reaching the chest towards the ceiling. Keep the breath full and feel the opening through the chest and shoulders. Coming back to our seat, bend the arms in the air at a 90-degree angle and bring the left underneath the right. Option to grab the shoulder blades if your shoulders are feeling really tight here and just giving yourself a hug. Or if it's available to you, wrapping the forearms around each other so that the palms come to touch. Energetically lifting the elbows upwards to open the shoulders at the back. Inhale, cactus arms, and exhale, other side. Right arm bent at 90 degrees comes underneath left arm. Option to hug the shoulders in the back or let the arms wrap. Feeling the separation of the shoulder blades at the back of the upper body. And releasing the arms. Take the palms together at heart center. And on your inhale, bring the hands up to the sky. And on an exhale, bring the palms down behind the head. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms back to chest center. Couple more times, keeping tension and energy in the arms. Exhale, hands behind head. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, heart center. And again, inhale, palms towards the sky. Exhale, keeping the palms together, bringing them as far behind the head as you can without bending the neck forward. Inhale, palms towards the sky. Exhale, palms through heart center. Inhale, let the palms come apart and reach the hands towards the sky. Turning on an exhale towards the right, letting the hands come down for a seated twist. And let the neck follow. Inhale towards center. Exhale, seated twist towards the left. Keeping a nice long spine in these twists. And inhale, coming back to center. We're going to come forward to tabletop, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and walking the palms towards the front of the mat, keeping the hips as they are. We'll let the forehead come to the mat, opening through the shoulders and upper back. And coming onto the elbows, let the body roll forward into our sphinx pose. Push all of the tops of the toes into the floor. Push the hands and the elbows into the mat, really energetically pulling the chest towards the front of the room. And you can move the hands further away from the body to make it less intense, or closer to the body to make it more intense. And on your next exhale, let the head come down to the mat. We'll take our left arm straight out in a T and roll the body away from that arm, letting the front of the shoulder open. You can tuck the knees up to the chest. You can leave the legs out long. You could open the right arm and let it come to your low back. Whatever feels best in your body today. And coming back to center, opening the right arm out in a T to the right side and letting the body roll up and opening the front body. Keeping that breath slow and equal in and out. Coming back to center, we'll push into the palms, bending the knees, and come into our child's pose, big toes together, knees alongside the ribs. And we're going to let the arms rest in this pose instead of being active. So let the arms bend and bring the fingers together in front of you on the mat. And breathe, feeling the rib cage expand on all sides. Feeling the back release any leftover tension. Making sure to let go of any holding in the shoulders. Allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. Allowing the body to take its complete rest here. Feel free to take some extra time in this pose if that feels right for you, or carefully come up to your seated position and take note of the release you feel in your body. Thank you for practicing.